Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, right side, Stewart. The throw to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Two down, bases empty. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Lowe. Inning over. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Chad Patrick. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound. out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A solo shot. Home run number 10 on the year. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So digging in, Noelvi Marte.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. And a 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, two now.
Really good
Outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And that extends the inning.
Batting sixth.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. And there's a foul ball. Ripped to first, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, catcher, William Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one the other way. Gets down, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Next to hit, Joey Ortiz. He doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out front and foul to the left side. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And that's in there at the knees. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
At the plate, Tyler Stephenon.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
That one missing inside. Man at first, one away.
Yeah.
He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. On the ground, Turang. He flips it to second in time. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 3-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, number 75.
Number 75.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Struck him out looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. On a line out towards center. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This is Brice Turang. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Frelick at first, one gone. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. 2 away.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Way out front for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Sets him down looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Milwaukee leads one. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Tap foul at the plate. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying out of here. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep, his 14th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down, stepping in, Sal Stewart.
Hey!
Popped up. That is the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer, and the lead is now 5-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Out of here. Christian Yelich leaves the yard. His 11th of the year, and they're on the scoreboard.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now the 0-1. Ball one there. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they close the gap. It's 5-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. That one found hard the other way. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Joey Ortiz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's to third. Long throw to first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
The 1-1. On the ground right side. Vaughn steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Left fielder, Spencer.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chad Patrick is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Grant Anderson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Ripped to short. Fires over to first.
Out.
Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler.
Two down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stephenon. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count, and this situation will keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. Frelick running hard to get it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 2. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the fifth. Number 75 digs in now.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Sal Frelick.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it. That's out number 2.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
So digging in, Brice Turang.
That's inside.
Two down, nobody on.
He's
Inside,
just
ball
missing
two.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
Yeah.
And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Fought off foul. Turang off of first with two away. Fouled off left side. Oh and 2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Third out, and that ends the frame. Brewers strand one. They trail at 5-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Up the middle, Ortiz. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Almost got him.
That's inside.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Grant Anderson out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, DL Hall.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
mad P, on Mark. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix, a black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sent your $5 down for it, make change.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Lodolo. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Marte with a throw to first. And that's the inning. Brewers go down quietly. And the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Reds DH. Eugenio Suarez. Activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
This one popped up. Ortiz settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Sal Stewart.
One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Brewers DH, Luis Rengifo. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That just misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The Reds leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard liner. That one opts against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here's the third baseman. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball, that's out.
Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second here, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Friedl should have this one. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder, Sal Frelick.
Fouled off. He was late.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one lifted to left. Steer in position. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Abner Uribe.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
Right fielder, Will Benson.
And ball one to the right fielder. The 1-1. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a ball popped up. Ortiz under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Dane Myers looking to start something with one gone.
Hey.
Here's your 0-1. And a foul ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Two down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stephenon. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike, a slider. And the 0-1. That clips the corner.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And it remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Moll.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Moll goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. That one almost got him. tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Milwaukee, right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
The Brewers trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Yelich in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Angel Serpa.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Back to the top of the order, TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Brian Hayes. The 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One up, one down.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
To the right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag. Now 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a base hit, and Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. The 1-0. There goes Elly. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, 2 outs. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's been a great free agent sign.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two on, 2 outs. That's towards center. Frelick moving under this one. And that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now into the ball game on defense, Brian Hayes. He'll be patrolling center field. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
For the Brewers, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Hey!
Swing and a ball popped up. Lowe takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
Pagan, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Inside, almost got him. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top. First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect he can have on a hitter.
Rengifo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pagan going for his 20th save of the year. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola. Aquí todas las tristezas se van con la sola. Yo crecí viendo en la tarde.